Okay, I was really pleased with our energy that our guys brought today. Started in meetings, came out to practice. They practiced really hard today, which I'm thankful for as a coach on a Wednesday mid-season, that they had that right amount of energy. I think that kind of gives me a little bit of an idea of the focus that they have heading into the game. There's still things for us to clean up. Obviously, we're just in the middle of this game plan mode, but all in all, what they brought today was really encouraging. And I think we have some natural leaders in that department that kind of set the tone for the way they practice. Nelson Aguilar, Juju Smith, Buck Allen, Leonard Williams practiced tail off, J.R. Tavai, all those guys. So I think they really set the tone, and the other guys do a great job of following. We got a lot more out of Hayes today, which was encouraging. At linebacker, we got more out of Gerald Bowman. I still think that Jane and George are somewhat limited on offense. Soma, we're just trying to get him as healthy as fast as we can. And Stephen Mitchell got a little twinge today too. So we just got to manage our guys really well, make sure we're as fresh as we can be for Saturday night.
Soma is such a dynamic special teams player. How big a loss would that be, knowing how good Utah is?
Well, I mean, he was reigning Pac-12 Special Teams Player of the Year. I mean, so he's, anytime you lose a player of that caliber, it takes its toll. So it's just all hands on deck for us on special teams this week. The more anybody can do for us, the better. Last week I thought the guys really stepped up well. A guy that maybe went unnoticed was George Katrib. Runs down and makes, it was credited with 3, but it was really, in my opinion, 4 tackles on kickoff. So, it's next man up, and hopefully we can get something out of Soma. If we don't, I think we have enough guys that can run down and make good plays.
Utah not only leads the country in sacks, but a lot of their sacks are coming with 4 fewer pass rushers. Is there anything regarding their scheme that's allowing them to get that kind of pressure with so few rushers?
They're just committed to going to rush the passer, and their defensive ends are with an intention of trying to sack the quarterback, first down, second down, or third down. That's their intent, to try to make that happen. And they've got talented guys, and so in turn, I think the scheme matches well with the personnel that they have, and they've gained confidence along the way in a couple games specifically where they've gotten an abundance of sacks. I think it was 10 against UCLA a couple weeks ago in one game. So we have to have a good game plan in place for them to neutralize, 1, their scheme, 2, their players, and 3, try to limit their confidence.
Kyle Whittingham said that Devontae Booker is a guy that runs a lot bigger than his size. When you look at him, what do you kind of see from Booker?
I think he's a very physical runner. I think he gets behind his pads. I think he runs angry. I think that he almost appears to get stronger as the game goes on, and as you start to arm tackle him, that's when he starts breaking those arm tackles and creating big plays. So for us, it's key. The line of scrimmage is so important that we can keep him as corralled as best we can near or at the line of scrimmage, so that he can't get his momentum going into the secondary. So our defensive front has a tall order this week.
How is Utah different offensively this year compared to previously?
Well, they've kind of, about the last 3 years, they've kind of philosophically changed from year to year to year. They added Dennis Erickson a year ago, a really veteran head coach and a lot of experience. They added Dave Christensen this year, another veteran coach. So they've got some really quality minds with a great deal of experience on the offensive side of the ball. That they found a niche. They found a niche to be a downhill running football team this year that utilizes the benefits of that to play action pass and to throw it down the field to Drez Anderson and these guys. So they went from a little bit more of the spread, fly motion type team to now they're a physical downhill running football team.
Sark, how important is it a game like this on the road to get a good start and to kind of take their crowd out? Do you think about that?
I do. I think it's beneficial. Dan, I think that when you can, for us, our energy is going to be great. In that stadium, in that environment, our energy is going to be great. For me, our focus is what's going to be critical, and our composure is going to be critical, because execution ultimately is what provides points on offense, stops on defense, and so I want to make sure we're executing really well early in the game. As we found out at Boston College, you can get out to a big lead and then the game doesn't go your way. So we're going to have to play 60 minutes Saturday night, and Utah's going to force us to do that. I would love to get off to a great start, but that's not going to be the end-all be-all story of the game.
What do you think you guys have done better as far as stopping the run since the Boston College game?
I think that we're defeating one-on-one blocks better. I believe that we're gap integrity. We're much more sound. Guys are doing their job a lot better, and I think we're playing with a better attitude. I think that we were feeling our way in a new scheme and a new system early on in the season, and now our guys are playing with a lot more belief, and they're playing with confidence. We're able to rotate a few more players. We've got Greg Townsend healthy, Claude Pellon, junior college transfers kind of found his way. Cody Temple's healthy, so we're able to rotate guys, and I believe we're playing with an attitude more.
That sense of being more comfortable with the system and then kind of playing with more confidence. Do you get the sense that that's the case on offense as well?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think the running game probably took shape a little quicker than the passing game. That's not saying Cody hasn't been playing really good football, but it's just the timing, the comfort level of the schemes, how we're trying to get accomplished what we're trying to get accomplished. We are unique to some degree offensively in the fact that we do go up tempo, but we have a lot of pro-style principles. We still have quite a few two-back runs, and we use quite a bit of motions and different things, and so it takes time to kind of bring all of that together to get everybody on the same page. But I think we're hitting our stride as a team at the right time, and I've been saying now for the last few weeks, I really feel like we've been improving, and it's going to be important for us Saturday night to show all of that improvement, put it all together.
Let's do one more.
USA Today just ranked the USC marching band as top in the country.
They deserve it.
We're working on a story today at ATVN, and we were just hoping to get some sort of comment from you on how that plays into the USC tradition and environment. And
I think it's a huge tradition. I think Art Bartner does just an amazing job with our band. There's not many bands you can watch a movie and they're in the movie, or they're playing a national anthem at a Major League Baseball game, or just so many different cool things that they've got to do, and that Art has provided for them is amazing. I think you come to the Coliseum, I'm not sure if half the people are there to watch the football game, the other half are there to watch the band. So they put on their own show, they put on their own performance, and it's great to be part of the family with them. And we've got a great relationship with our band. We have for decades. It goes all the way back to Lynn Swan, leading the band, was the first guy to do it. We had Lynn back doing it last week, and it's continued to be a great tradition for us every Friday to join ranks with the band, and then know that we're going into battle together.
Thank you so much.